I love sticks and impact weapons is very apparent if you watch this channel or know anything about me. I love the culture of stick fighting. I love the stories of stick fighters from Ireland, Victorian England, and of course the Philippines. The most popular form of stick fighting these days is eskrima, kali, arnis, whatever name you give the Filipino martial arts. These arts are not stick fighting. They use the stick to train body movement and to make you a better fighter, period. And while they start training with a stick first, they do lead into some excellent empty hand techniques as well, some excellent trapping. But I'm getting off topic. Let's talk about stick fighting, and let's talk about why I believe it is a viable skill for self-defense. I love stick fighting so much that I actually wrote a book about it. I also love impact weapons so much that I designed my own strike enhancer that Tack Knife has even picked up and has made a couple of versions of. The reason I love impact weapons so much is that I believe they have a huge place in the world of personal protection and self-defense. One of the things I have heard over the years being a stick fighter is that you will never have a stick to use in a fight. And they may be right. I do not carry a stick everywhere I go, but everywhere I go, I look around the room and I see many improvised weapons that stick fighting has given me a good understanding of how to use. Even in the room I'm in right now, I can see a glass, a water bottle, a dog toy, several different objects all around me, even the TV remote that I could use as a weapon if I had to. However, I also carry a walking stick when I go on a walk with my dogs. I keep certain things in my van, certain tools that could be easily used as blunt impact weapons. And when you look what's in my pocket, I have a flashlight that can be used to illuminate things, or it can be used to illuminate somebody on the reasons why they should leave me the fuck alone and not try to make me a victim. There are many things, many tools, everyday tools that you can carry that can be improvised into impact weapons. Fist loads. There are so many things you can carry to use as a fist load. And if you carry a walking stick, you can take it almost anywhere. I live rural, and a stout piece of blackthorn, a nice shillelagh, can be handy when it comes to defending my dogs from wildlife. In my community, this is not a rare thing. Terry Trahan is a well-known self-defense instructor. In fact, self-defense instructors who are in the know really look at Terry Trahan as a living treasure in the art of survival. This well-respected man was quoted as saying, "Why empty their tank when you can shut off the computer?" when talking about the comparison of edged weapons and impact weapons. Terry Trahan and many others believe that a good impact weapon used well can stop an aggressor quicker than a edged weapon, because an edged weapon takes time to bleed somebody out generally. I think this statement has a lot of validity when it comes to impact weapons. And I also believe that I would be more apt to use an impact weapon over an edged weapon in a situation where a high level of force was justifiable. The main reason is because a blunt impact weapon is easier to scale your use of force with than an edged weapon. I don't bother rating it against firearms because in my country and culture, a firearm for self-defense is not an option. In fact, any weapon used for self-defense could get me in trouble. It could be seen as a weapon that is dangerous to the public peace. There are many drawbacks to impact weapons over edged weapons. One being that if you close distance to somebody wielding a weapon like a cane, it really makes it clumsy to use that weapon, whereas a knife in close range is a perfect weapon on the inside. In fact, that is where a knowledgeable knife man wants to be, right close to you, up close and personal. Whereas the stick fighter wants to be at a distance where he can really swing his or her stick and make that impact really matter. Don't get me wrong, a good stick fighter will have good close range techniques, including bar strikes, strikes with the puño or the butt end of the stick, and other techniques, including techniques that might aid in grappling or clinching. These are musts for stick fighters. Now here you're seeing me using a strike enhancer, which is a close weapon that doesn't give the reach advantage of most sticks, but can be used up close and personal, and is designed to be used up close and personal. The stick is an easy weapon to improvise. It is a fun weapon to train. Beyond actually using a stick in fighting, there are many reasons I can think of that every martial artist or self-defense enthusiast should train to be able to use blunt impact weapons, from the short little strike enhancer to staves and walking sticks. If these and other kinds of self-defense training and martial arts training are something that you would be interested in, please join my Patreon. It helps support the channel, and you'll be getting lessons on all sorts of different aspects of fighting and self-defense training. And you can have all this for less than the price of a 6-pack per month. Thank you for taking the time to watch the entirety of this video. I appreciate that, and I hope you have a great day.